Jastro Park downtown might look a little thinned out beginning next week. 23 ABC's Mark Christian explains why the city has to cut down more than a half dozen trees and what they did to plan ahead.
Jastro Park is one of the oldest parks in town and has some of the most established trees around.
Shades you from the hot sun.
But unfortunately, the Recreation and Parks Department will be removing 7 sycamore trees.
You know, we hate to take them out, but at this point, I think it's the right thing to do.
I just hope they're not any of the big, beautiful ones.
When you look up, you'll see many of the trees were not properly pruned.
It looks like it's hurting. He doesn't look happy. He looks like he got his head chopped off.
Decades ago, the city topped the trees as a method to keep them from becoming too large. But that method can introduce decay and make the trees vulnerable to disease.
This is a good example of something we'll be taking out.
And a closer look at the trunk reveals the possible instability.
Root rot in this area here.
The city stopped using the method of topping the trees about 15 years ago, and about 12 years ago began planning ahead to remove these trees.
So when we remove that tree, you have a tree right next to it that's really already taken off and doing really well.
They planted about 20 sycamore trees to replace the 7 that will be removed.
We're proactive. We planted some trees in different locations around the trees that were removed. That way we have shade. So the trees have grown up about 10, 12 years now.
And they will be removing the trees sometime next week.
I think it was a great idea. They already knew it was going to happen, and they were able to preempt it and get some other trees in here. Yeah, no, I could see that.
Mark Christian, 23 ABC.